Welcome back to Stoney Creek in the brass final, where your Mississauga Junior Hurricanes are going to take on Durham West Lightning. Both teams playing their semifinal games. Mississauga winning 2-0, and Durham West coming back with a 3-1 win. And here we go. Short one. There we go. Opening face-off won by Mississauga. McDonald over to Owen. Owen gets it out. Daisy leaves it for Paddle. Paddle comes to the middle. Shot just wide of the net. Durham with the puck behind their own net. McDonald keeps it at the point. Okoye chips it back in. And Durham's going to turn back. McDonald chipping again. But Durham's going to come up with some speed, and we're going to get a 2-on-1 early. Durham takes the shot low. Big stop by Hepburn. Owen tries to flip the puck out, doesn't quite get out. Shot from the point gets through. Hepburn with another stop. Owen behind the net. Over to McDonald. McDonald up the boards. Finds Soja. Soja's got some room. He delays, looking for something else. Puts it back in the corner. Kuchis looking out front. Can't get a target. Barron back to the point. Pasma. Lost to Kika. Kika tries to get a shot. It's blocked. Barron gets that puck deep again. Kuchis is there. The point for Durham West Lightning has that puck behind the net. He tries to chip it out. Comes out in front. And Mississauga can't get a shot away. Durham's going to get the line. And steps into her. Man, knocks her down. And it's going to get a penalty on the play. Good job standing up her man, but a little too aggressive, knocking her over, drawing the hitting penalty. Mississauga is going to be short early. Farrow wins the draw, back to the corner. Durham picks up the puck, they move it to the point. Cycle low, moves it up to the middle, shot! Hepburn, big save, look out. Puck doesn't get out. Rick for the Durham West Lightning. Moves to the point. Back to the side, Rick in the middle, takes a shot. Screen, blocked in front by their own player. That puck gets dumped out. Goes the length of the ice. That focus down. Badwell racing after it. Stick check. Daly. Forcing the play. Gets in, disrupts the play. That puck gets dumped deep. Goins Turns back, looking for somewhere over to McDonald. McDonald chips it out. And he gets to the length of the ice. 1 minute done in the penalty. And Staley making it hard for Durham to break out of their own zone. Matt beats the puck in. Durham's going to chip that puck in. Taya back to the net to Owen. Owen has a second or two. Finds an opening and shoots the length of the ice. Two shots for Mississauga so far coming from their own end. Pedersen shots for Matt. Matt shot. The big blocker saved by Hepburn. He's been sharp early. .29 seconds left of the penalty. Puck comes out in front of the net. Nobody comes up with it. Durham hard to the boards. Maisie behind the net, taking out her man. Stokas comes in to help out. And it's Langus that gets the puck out, dumps his length to the ice. Durham with the neutral zone, can't get a hold of it. Coslin's going to turn back. Loins, that'll do it for the power play for Durham. Couple chances there, but Mississauga able to kill that one off. Pasma now, up the boards, looking cross ice. Pedal to the middle. It's Goulier on or off wing. Keeps the pass across. That's how they'll reach anybody. Puck up into the corner. Doja looking for some help. Three Mississauga players in there trying to dig that puck out. And the point will take the puck out. She's got some room. She's going to speed it up. The point across the line. Looking for help. Tries to put it in front of the net. That pass is blocked. She gets it again. Just dumps it back into the zone. Loins with it. And Breach Rock runs into the net, knocks it off. That's going to bring the face-off outside the zone. 36 to go in the first. Doja. Durham West wins the face-off. McDonald up the boards there and through her leg. Down the corner. Kruger comes to get that puck. Darren and Kruger in the corner. Moving it back and forth. Puck up on the boards, but comes out of the zone. McDonald over to Owen. Owen gets the red line, gets it deep. Puck gets shipped up the boards. Owen's going to pinch down. She comes up with the puck. And Durham's just going to ship that to the neutral zone. Pasma stands on the pass attempt. Second try. Goes through a player. Pasma with the puck again. Can't get it out of the zone. Right at the blue line. She has to turn back again. Being hounded hard by the Durham West Lightning player. Fabro finds some room down the right. She cuts in. And finds herself running into a bunch of Lightning players. Lightning's regrouped in their own end. Pedersen up the wing. Pedersen looking for somebody in the middle. Puck goes in the middle, but no shot as it rolls off the stick of the Lightning player. Makokas knocked in the corner. Fabro knocked over. Durham West up with the puck. They move it out to the middle. That's quick shot. Block. Nice deflection and shot in front. And Hepburn comes up strong again. Aquino. Lone forechecker. Mississauga changing. McDonald. Going to McDonald. McDonald up the boards. Langus now with that puck. She's going to go wide. And Zun's got some room. He's going to come down, take a shot. It's wide. McDonald takes a shot. It's deflected and it goes out of play. Langus wins the face-off. Gunn trying to move that puck across. McDonald gets it over to Owen. Owen's got it now. She's going to move to the middle. She's going to rip a shot down. Nice pad save by the Lightning goaltender. Daly, shot up high. That finds the glove of Wilkinson. He'll come back. Daisy on the draw, wins it clean. Over to Owen. Owen takes a little rebound in front. Durham West clears. Durham West behind their own net. Back and forth for point now. She danced away from her check. Off the boards, but it bounces out. Maisie, who's got in the corner. The point, just going to try and chip that out. It's going to go past both defenders. Race for that puck. Hepburn out to play. Over to Owen. Owen's going to wait. He's going to throw a backhand pass through the middle. Finds LeCoulier. LeCoulier drops it back to Owen. Owen going to make a nice little move. Kettle coming back. McDonald slides it up the boards. Maisie on the... Durham though with the puck. Moving to the half board. Finds somebody in the middle. Looking for the player behind the play. Can't quite get them. No icing on the play. Doja battling in the corner behind the net. Durham moves it out to the point. Tries to put it in front of the net. Caswell with the puck down. He chips it to the middle. Back and forth in front. And Durham scores. Pepper down on the original shot. The puck slid back and forth. And Durham West opens the scoring. 6:35 into the first. 1-0 Durham. Fabro moves it back to face off. Oh, Mississauga with a chance. They poke once, they poke twice. Can't get the second one through. Quino just having a roll off her stick. Durham quickly moving the puck up. Loins up the boards. Quino. And the crisscross, and they're going to go offside. Quino back to Matokis. Matokis dumps that puck in. Weird bounce off the boards. Comes to Fabro. Fabro low shot. And a save. Fabro with the puck again. She moves open the wing. Loins comes down, skates on that puck, and she shoots high. Matokis keeps the puck in on the other side. Fabro brings it back down to the corner. Fabro crunch stop behind the net. Quino coming in to help out. Loins pinching. Keeps that puck alive. He chips it down, gets tripped up. And whistle on the play. We may have a penalty. 2 minutes for interference. Mississauga will get their first power play. Scramble draw. McDonald and Zunn. Zunn now has it behind her own net, looking for somebody to move that puck to. Daly up high in the middle to Owen. Owen's going to bring it across to McDonald. McDonald back to Owen. They're there to trap that away. Shock now away. Owen and Shock racing down. Owen's going to check. Shock gets the backhand shot away, and Hepburn's up to the task. Langus chasing down her man. The point makes a nice move to evade, gets the puck out. McDonald now circles back, uses Owen. Owen moves it up to Dunn. Dunn can't quite get across the line. Owen now with it. She's got a minute. She's going to chip it through. And Langus coming down on that puck. Hit on the board. Everyone pushing away, trying to get that puck free. Petal pulls it out. He's got some room. Looking for Langus. Tries to center. Goalie puts his stick out. Stops that pass. Pedersen's going to try and stop that puck from getting out. And Durham's going to get the length of the ice. 37 seconds left to go on the Mississauga power play. Pasma up the wing. Daisy with some speed. He's going to cut across. Break in. Stop up. Looking for somebody in the middle. Dika goes it down low. Leculier going to skate across. Looking for options. He's got some room. She takes his shot. It's low and wide. And that's going to ricochet around the boards and come out to a neutral zone. Pasma looking for options. Cross for Kika. Kika looking to drop back to Pasma. Pasma now head up, looking through. Hands on the first one. She's getting chipped. And she has to take down her man just to keep that puck from going towards the net. 2-on-1. Puck slid out. Has some time to turn. Hepburn's there for the save. Pasma using her body. Puck goes back into the corner. Pasma pushing hard. Battling. Doja there to help out. The Durham West controls. Durham moves to the point. D, number 77, takes a shot. It's blocked. Comes to Kika, who gets that puck out. Goins, good job not touching that puck. That probably would have been too many on the ice. Pasma up the wing. Doja to the middle. This is Perrin. And Durham West chips it back in. Jock to the middle. And just out of the reach. Another battle in the corner. This side comes out with Perrin to the middle. Crucia's down with the puck. She's battling hard. Trying to get leverage on. Matt coming out of the zone. Finds Halloran. Halloran dangles around, looking for an opening for a shot. Moves it across to Matt. Matt back to Halloran. Halloran to Matt. Matt takes a shot, comes out in front. Halloran takes a shot, and it's blocked. Makokis. Halloran spins back. He's dancing around. She's got some room. She moves it. And Durham West fans on the shot. Halloran again. Takes a wide angle shot. Misses the net. Comes out the other side. Makokis now controlling behind the own net. Moves it to the far boards where Aquino's just going to chip that puck to get it out of the zone. Durham West turns it back up. They're back into the zone. And Hepburn's just going to cover that, get a face off in her own zone. 1:18 left in the first period. Durham West 1, Mississauga Junior Hurricanes 0. Langus. Scramble face-off, goes to the point. Mississauga can't quite get it out, and they do get it over the blue line. The point regroups from the D zone. She makes a nice little move, then she dumps it deep. Comes all the way around. McDonald's going to catch it there. Doesn't have an outlet. Gets pinched off by Durham. Durham's now got control, but that puck gets loose. And Staley's on the move. She's got somebody with her. Dunn takes the shot right there. Langus, rebound just wide. So close. Owen's going to jump on that. Use her body. Checks that puck going around the corner. The point squeezes her off. She's going to get pinched in. Owen's going to hold her. That puck's sitting right there. And Durham gets that puck. Looks to move it up the middle. Pedersen's there. She's by herself. She just gets it deep, goes for a change. 15 seconds left. Haswell behind her own net. Looking for options. He chips up the board, but not out. Gets to the front of the net. Durham West with the puck. Can't put it to that. They're looking for something in the open. Chipped over. Shot just wider than that. 1 second left. Durham West almost makes that 2-0. And here we go for the second period. Durham West out shooting Mississauga 10-7 in the first. Mississauga controls. They go D to D. Move it up to the neutral zone. Maisie chips that puck in. Chases Petal first on the puck. Maisie comes up with it. She gets clenched hard by Shock. Circles up to the D. Asma back into the corner. Maisie and Petal. Leculier helping to cut it off on the far side. She's got it. She's going to try and move it up. The Durham West punches her off, and they move it out to the neutral zone. Durham West drops the puck. Nobody there. Mississauga's going to look for something, but nothing there. Pika tied up. She's going to chip it up the board. Petal has in her feet. She's getting across the ice. McCoulier skates onto that. She's going to get it deep and change. Makokis picks up the pass in the neutral zone. The Crucius going to move to the front of the net. Soja almost with that one. Crucius into the corner, right to the point. Makokis, across the Gloins. Gloins takes a shot. Doesn't get through. Soja battling Theron back to the point. Gloins, a high shot. Glove down. Puck falls right in the... Gloins pinches it on the boards. Keeps that puck deep. Good pressure to start this period. Keeping that puck in the offensive zone. Battle along the boards. Gets back in the zone again. And Crucius pushes out front, but nobody there. And Durham's going to skate that puck out with some speed. Brings it all the way down the corner. Waits for a change. Moves that puck to its point. Point flips the puck towards the net. It's wide. Krusik has the puck along the boards, but loses it. Burke. Top. Burke circling around. Durham looking for a spot to move that puck to. Right to the point, It bounces on her, gets out. Mississauga skates it to the red line and gets it deep. Starts a change for for Mississauga. The point moves it up the boards. Owen on her check. Puck comes out in front. Nobody there. Durham scores. The turnover. And unfortunately, nobody helping out in front of the net. All alone, this Durham West player has all the time in the world, puts it into the big side. 12:15 into the second. 2-0 Durham West. Langus. Scramble draw. Comes back to Durham. Durham, D to D. They're going to send it in deep. McDonald with it behind her own net. She's got to get around. Bailey couldn't quite come up with it. It gets sent back in. Owen goes down, trying to pick up the puck. Owen helping out again in the corner. He takes her man down. That's going to draw a penalty. So 11:46. Mississauga already down 2 goals. They're going to go to the penalty kill. The Durham will get their second power play of the game. Maisie. Battle with the puck. He tries to skate it out, but it's quick stop for Maisie. Turns and fires. Just gets it outside the blue line. Where Durham regroups. Durham coming across the line. Maisie, good check. Hollering with it though. Block. One-timer. And Hepburn's got to be sharp with a nice blocker stop. Maisie hard off the boards, and that's going to go the length of the ice. Coulier picks up that pass. Breaks up the play. It gets turned back again. Durham coming in strong. And Maisie gets that puck and she dumps it deep and heads off for a change. Durham West retreating. Just over a minute left in their power play. Matt stops up. Moves to the middle. Along the far board. Chips it in. Little chip shot in on Hepburn. She makes the goal. With bad save. D. Doja pressuring. And Pedersen with the puck now. So Durham looking for the high man. Not there. We knew it was going to come on with some speed. She's got some room. She's going to break in. Takes a hard shot. Hits the post. A glorious chance. Short-handed. Just can't find the back of the net. The point gets across the line. Makes a nice pass towards the net, but it's shot on Hepburn. She makes the easy stick save. And with that, that'll end Durham West's power play. They still control the puck. They go to D. Shot. And Hepburn with a nice glove save. Langus wins the puck. Owen stands on the pass. Gets it the second time. She picks the puck up behind her own net. He's skating up looking for somebody to move that puck to. They're giving her a little room. She's going to come in, chips to the side. And LaPointe meets her there. Her and LaPointe battling again. Owen ends up top of LaPointe. Battling still. And LaPointe chips it back through. She comes up with a puck. She's looking for somebody to exit too. She sends it wide. It gets past everybody. McDonald comes down, chases that puck. Runs there to help out. Run tries to go cross right. That gets picked off. Owen just tips it out to the line, but doesn't get out. And Brick's coming in. Puck comes down on Hepburn. She can't cover. Brick moves to the point. Takes his shot and it's just wide. Durham circling. Puck comes across. Hepburn, a huge save. And that's twice now. Durham West has had a player kind of lose themselves behind the Mississauga players. Has gotten an open shot. And LeCoulier's got some room. She's going to come down on a break. Goes to her backhand. And Wilkinson closes the door on the 5-hole. 2 breakaways by Mississauga. Can't quite convert. 8:25 to go left in the second period. Maisie into the draw. Kika cuts through, can't quite get the shot through. Maisie again behind the net, tipping it through. Stopped by Durham. Moves it up the boards. Durham's going to chip it out. Gets to the middle zone. And Pedersen's on it now. Kika's got a line on her, and she draws her into the boards. Krucic. She's got some room now. She's going to get out there. She's going to cut in and flips it into, and Wilkinson makes another stop. That's 3 breakaways this period. Wilkinson playing strong for Durham West. Now to stop 3 breakaway tries. One was helped by a post. Mississauga gets deep into the corner. Krucic looking for somebody to move it to. Puts it back in the corner where Soja tries to battle for the puck. Soja and Theron battling behind the net. And Theron comes out with the puck. He's looking, moves it back to the point. Makokis flips one towards the net. And that comes out to the neutral zone. Goins forced back. Makokis now. He makes a nice little move and a good pass. Soja's got some room. She's going to move to the outside. Krucic now. She's got the puck, takes a hard shot. Wilkinson rebound. Puck's still sitting there. They're whacking away at it. Comes free. And they get a couple shots there, but again, Wilkinson up to the task. Rick takes it across the blue line. Let's hit the high man. Shot with a shot. Rebound comes out in front. And again, Fabro just missed that breakaway pass. Battling in the corner. Fabro, Helleran. Aquino comes out with it, but that puck squirts out. Owen's got to tag back up. He chips it back in. And that puck just comes out. And that's going to be offside. .6:11 to go in the second period. Oh, with the puck. She's going to get the red line and dump it in hard from around the boards. Wilkinson's going to stop it. She's going to move it to her D. And their D is going to try and chip that out. But it bounces around. Owen misses the clearing attempt. Comes all the way down. Where McDonald pinched off the puck. Durham West doing a great job of forechecking. Mississauga hard on the puck. The point, at the point of the puck. Their little move around two players. Tries to move to the front of the net. Nobody get a stick on it. It squirts out, and Fabro's going to skate it out. Fabro going wide. She gets poked off the puck before she gets the chance to get it deep. And Durham turns it back up. A little room to the outside. Fabro reaching. Getting some body. Oh, puck right in front. And it's cleared to the corner. Daly in the corner, knocks her man down. Pokes that puck free. Gun skates on him, but she doesn't quite get a stick there in time. Durham turns it back up. This is Brick with that pass. The shot's going to jump in. Brick shot. Shot moves to the front of the net. Nobody there. Gets a second chance, and Hepburn with a nice pad save. Owen moves it around. Dunn. Dunn on the boards. Going to move it up to Staley. Staley's got some room. Langus on the far side. Gets over to Langus. Langus the puck shot. And another pad save by Wilkinson. Puck to the point. Pasma with it. Dances a little back and forth, looking for somebody. Kika takes a shot. It gets blocked in front. Staley back to the point. Back to Staley. Staley circles low. Langus with it now. She's got it in front. She's going to take a shot towards the net, but that stopped easy. And the puck gets dumped down the length of the ice. Pasma's back to pick it up behind her own net. She circles back, but again, checked hard. Allen with the puck. She chips it back to her D. Matt tries to take a shot, but she fans on it. And pedals out. She tries to hit Lecuyer, but doesn't quite get it. Matt now with the puck. She's going to rush it up. Got it on the half force. Moves it across. Just misses the net. And again, that backdoor player sitting there. Daisy with the puck in her feet. She loses it just over the blue line. Howard cuts down. She cuts through once, twice. Is knocked down, trying to put that puck towards the net. And Hepburn will cover. So Mississauga can't say they haven't had some chances this period. Matokis tries to play that puck. It gets out to the point. Mitchell holds it in. Stock puts it down deep. Matokis got to go back to get that puck. Matokis comes off her check. But Durham just keeps coming. Pedersen up high over to the point. That pass misses. Hip bounces out. Soja comes across. Looking to get into the zone. Chipped it wide. Takes it behind the net. Over to Crucius. Crucius to the front of the net. Shot. And Campbell's there for the save again. Darren with a good shot in front. Crucius all the way across to Matokis. Matokis. Backhand pass. Nobody there. And Durham's going to get that puck out. Durham looking to get that puck deep, but can't. And Mississauga turns it back up. They got another odd man rush. Darren across. Comes the forehand. Puck's sitting right there, but nobody can get a stick on it, and it slides through the crease. Owen at the point. G shot. Nice low. It's deflected in the corner by Wilkinson. Durham trying to get the puck out. 2 attempts now. Both blocked by Mississauga. Both teams forechecking well. Owen takes a shot. It's just wide. McDonald comes down to pick up the puck coming around the boards. He's going to skate it around. Looking for somebody. Moves it back to Owen. Owen on the side. Moves all the way across to Aquino. On her backhand. Can't come around to her forehand. Moves it back behind the net. Scramble. And the point comes out with the puck. She just backhands one and gets out of the zone. And that's going to go down to the Mississauga end, but not far enough for icing. Stock on it. Owen poke checks her. She goes D to D. McDonald now with it in the corner. Crisscrossing now with teammate. And pass out in front. Looked like it was under the pad of Hepburn, but the puck just sitting there gets poked in. And Durham West gets 3 with 1:02 left in there. 1:08 left in the second period. And Darcy having some words with the ref. Not entirely happy with that play, I don't think. Ooh, a nice little bounce out in front, but nobody there. Puck comes up the boards. It gets shipped out, past Owen. Owen's battling with it. He checks the man. Puck comes out. Rick gets leveled by Owen. And Owen's going to get another penalty. With 44 seconds left in the second, Durham West already up 3-0 is going to get another power play. Durham wins the draw. They go D to D. Moving it across the top. Halloran with it now. Moves up to 77. She tries to take a shot, but she fans on it. And Petal's able to get that puck down the ice. Clearing attempt doesn't get out. Petal skates onto that. She's going to move it back, kill some time, but Halloran from Durham West picks up that puck. She's going to cut across. She takes the shot, and she scores. Blocker side. With 11 seconds left, now 4-0 Durham. That power play goal. Durham wins the face-off. 10 seconds left in the period, though. Wilkinson doesn't quite play that one right. It's still sitting there. Puck out in front. Backhand. Bushik scores with 2 seconds left. Mississauga's got life again. Durham wins the face-off. 10 seconds left in the period, though. Wilkinson doesn't quite play that one right. It's still sitting there. Puck out in front. Backhand. Bushik. With 2 seconds left, we're going to drop this puck. And the whistle's going to go. And we're going to head into the intermission and the flood. Mississauga down 4-1 to the Durham West Lightning. teams come back out on the ice for the third period. Mississauga down 4-1. They score a goal late. 2 seconds left in the period. Are outshot after 2 periods. 24-14. They did have some glorious chances though. 3 breakaways on those. We had a post and one that just didn't quite get through the pad. But let's hope the momentum's with them and see how the third goes. Goins gonna get that puck deep. Wilkinson can't stop it behind the net. It's gonna come all the way around, but it's gonna get chipped out. Comes outside the zone. Goins up to LeCoulier. LeCoulier gets that puck in. Maisie on it. He's getting crimped with her stick. No call. Goins cross to Makokis. Makokis to back to Goins. It jumps over her stick. She's going to chase it back in the corner. She puts it hard. D to D. Petal with that puck. She skates to the middle. Cross to Goins. It flips over her stick again. Goins goes D to D to Makokis. Makokis up the boards. It's shipped up. And Soldier's just going to get it out into the neutral zone. LaPointe finding a little room. She's going to come in. Can't drop that puck back. Puck goes around behind the net, and Makokis moves it to the open wing. And Cruisers can't chip it out, and Durham West gets it back deep into the zone. Goins battles in the corner. Soja picks that puck up, rips it around. Krucic on the boards. He flips it out and gets out to the neutral zone. Then Durham West regroups. Rick across the line. The Goins ship that puck out. Aaron across to Krucic. Krucic with a low shot. And a nice stop by Wilkinson with a pad. Krucic tries to center that puck. Doja. Hard around the boards to Owen. Delayed penalty on the play. McDonald a shot. Blocker saved by Wilkinson. And Durham West with a penalty on the play. Find out in a second what she's got. Mitchell, 2 minutes for cross-checking. Mississauga will enjoy a power play here early in the third period. Fabro with it back to Owen. Owen skates to the middle. Lost to Aquino. Aquino shot high. And Wilkinson with a blocker save into the corner. Paddle. Find the net. Aquino. That puck gets shipped out along the boards. Chalk and Owen in a race for it. Owen gets it poked off her stick. McDonald recovers. She's going to skate it up. She's got a bit of room. She's going to gain the zone. Drop back to Petal. Petal turns. She gets it deep. Fabro goes in hard. Not there on her player. Aquino. Petal with it now. She's got it up high. Moves it across to McDonald. McDonald comes across. Shot. Blocker saved by Wilkinson. Petal across to Aquino. Aquino's got some room. He takes a low shot. It's a wide. Petal back to Owen. Owen with some room. Owen takes the shot. It ricochets in front. Doesn't quite through. McDonald dumps it down deep. Petal and Fabro on that puck. Back to McDonald. McDonald back to Fabro. Fabro to the middle. Owen with a shot. Nice and low, but another close save by Wilkinson. Owen at the point. Nobody there, D to D. And that's going to allow Durham to get that puck out. Pasma circling behind her own net. 30 seconds left on the power play. And Mississauga breaks out. Creek. Langus. Langus cuts through. She's got some room. She takes a shot. It's blocked. Daly along the board. She stops up. Brings it back down. She's going to cut behind the net. On her backhand. Looking for somebody. Back to Pasma. Pasma finds some room to take a shot. It's blocked in front. 1 second left on the power play. And Brick almost gets away. Puck comes down to the far end. Brick turns around in her own end, trying to find a teammate, move it to. Nobody there. That puck gets pushed down. Doc's the first one on it. Doc tries to pass it across. Puck down on Hepburn. It bounces into her. She holds on for the faceoff. 10:36 left. Mississauga looking to score early here. Trying to get back into this game. Daisy loses the faceoff. The point gets that puck deep. Comes all the way around. Durham tries to center. And Goins is there to stop that. Pops over to McCocus. McCocus up the boards. Kettle trying to get that puck out. Couple whacks at it. Maisie picks that puck up. She's going to skate it through. Tries to move to the middle. The point. Dancing back and forth. Dances away from her check. Moves it up the boards. Mitchell can't come up with it. She chips it down deep. Then Goins has to retreat behind her own net. She gets tripped up. Puck battle in the corner. And Cruz is going to come up, your goal scorer so far for Mississauga. With some speed, gets around, tries to center. Facilier there, puck can't get through. McDonald steps down. He goes down and goes to the net. Some room. Owen up at top. She takes a shot. And gets the puck off and Soja just wide. Back to Owen again. Owen's going to put it deep into the corner. Cruz is behind the net. Backhand pass. Doesn't get through. Barron pitches down deep at Owen. And Durham's just going to tip that out in the neutral zone, try and get a change going. Cruz is skating up. He loses the puck coming through, but it comes across to McDonald. McDonald will chip it down deep. Mississauga starts their own change. And Pasma's got to come all the way back down. No icing. Pasma turns. He's got some room. She's going to skate it for a bit. Cuts back around. Nobody there. And four Durham West Lightning players. Puck towards the net. It's cleared. Pasma back into the corner. Mississauga with the puck. And she's knocked down. And a hand pass. He's going to get that face off just outside the zone. 8:23 to play. Face off win. Oh, across to Pasma. Pasma gets that puck deep. Right in the slot. Fabro takes the shot. It goes off the stick and behind the net. Quino, his feet, comes out. He gets stick checked. Keeps the puck in. Still turning. He fires across the front. Nobody there. McCocus to Gloins. Gloins back to McCocus. McCocus cross ice. That puck's going to go the length of the ice. We're going to go on net. Puck out in the neutral zone. Gloins with it. He's going to move it up to the board to Staley. Staley tipped it by. But Durham's going to pick that puck up. Matt now with puck. She has some room. She's just going to hit the red line, get that puck deep. McCocus battling. Durham comes up with the puck. Patterson along the wall. Langus punches her off. Comes back out. Gunn's got a little bit of room. She's all alone. One-on-one with her man. And leaves the puck into the corner. Puck chipped out. The point now with it. Point's going to fire it. It's going to go off somebody's stick and up out of play. .7:01 to go. Mississauga starting to claw back on the shot. 25-18. In favor of Durham West. Face off win. Pedal. Puts it back to the point. McDonald, cross Owen. Owen will take his shot off of Maisie. And puck doesn't quite get through. Petal now in the corner, looking for somebody to move it to. Petal squints out. Two takes the shot. And Wilkinson comes out, cut down that angle. Makes the save and holds on. Off of Maisie. And puck doesn't quite get through. Petal now in the corner, looking for somebody to move it to. Petal squints out. Two takes the shot. Maisie. And again, the puck is deflected outside. Maisie goes straight through. Chases after it. She comes up with that puck. Coulier tries to center. Petal now. She turns and puts the puck towards the net. Coulier's there in the corner. Tries to backhand the puck towards and doesn't quite get it through. D, Durham just playing, wasting some time in behind. Mississauga forechecking hard. They're able to keep that puck in. Owen pinching down hard. That puck comes out of the zone. And again, both teams looking to make changes. Maisie breaks out wide. One hands it, pass on net. Wilkinson's going to cover up for a faceoff. .5:52 to play. Mississauga needs one soon. Doja moves that puck to the corner. But Durham comes up with the puck and they get it around to the other side. But Mississauga keeps that puck in at the point. Matt tries to get it out. And it gets into the neutral zone. Doja turns on it. Doja tips that out into the middle. And Theron's got some room. She's going to dance down, take a wide angle shot. It gets deflected up, out of play for another whistle. I'm sure the message from the bench now is get that puck to the net. Look for rebounds. Wilkinson solid. Favreau brings the puck back. Aquino turns. She's on her backhand. Tries to go D. Makokis gets it though. She tries to put a puck through. Makokis again at the point. Moves her across the groin. She's going to take a shot high off the blocker and out of play. Favreau wins face off again. Aquino on her backhand, dumps it into the corner. Mississauga battles for it in the corner. Favreau gets it out. Trying to move it to Aquino. Puck towards the net. And Wilkinson steers it to the corner. Durham just trying to get it out. And Mississauga comes across the line. Delay. Moves that back to the point. Loins, cross to Makokis. Makokis a little bit of time and it slips off her stick. She chips it in, and Staley's on it now. Staley trying to work. Trying to move that puck across. It comes back to her. It's in the neutral zone. Mississauga trying desperately to get that puck through. And Durham trying to hold on to that lead, not moving their feet as much as they were in the first two periods. Moves the puck up. Owen gets her man, gets that puck back. She's looking for somebody to move it to. Tries to chip it to Zun. That stopped. Shot hard into the corner. Owen pressuring. Shot. Tries to put out to the point. Zun's there to cut that off. She's going to try and break in. Gets it into Staley and Zahn. And Durham comes up with that puck. Staley checks hard. Comes up with that puck. McDonald can't keep it in the zone. Cosmo's got to come back. McDonald cross to McCoulier. Can't come up with that pass. That's going to go the length of the ice for icing. 3:05 to play. Still 4-1. Durham West. Scramble draw, ends up at the point. Point shot. Hepburn with a nice stop. Petal trying to pull that puck out. Gets it to Maisie. Maisie. Letellier wide. Letellier going to shoot it across. Rebound drops. So Wilkinson puts a hand on it quickly. .247 to play. Doja. Durham wins the face-off. They rim it hard. Set play. It's going to length the ice, but Burke's going to beat it out. So no icing. And Durham West player goes crashing into the net. And that's going to be a face-off outside the zone. Now with the puck on the far side, she brings into the Mississauga zone. She takes a shot, but that's wide. Doja now turns it back behind her own net. Pasma, it skips over her stick. She's got to turn back. Stick checks. Crucius gets to that puck. She chips it through. She's on a mission in the corner now. Puts it out front. Stick stops that from going anywhere. She circles but falls. Puck in the corner. Theron and Soja battling for it. Soja going to come up with the puck. He's going to move to Theron. Theron moves it back to the point where Goins is. Goins over to Makokis. Makokis a shot. It gets through and it comes out. Rebound. Nobody there to hit the next, take the next shot. Burke trying to make some moves. Makokis back to Goins. Goins at the wing. Bruces tries to find Aquino. Aquino's going to come in hard, forechecking. Well, that puck's going to score it out. Gets through two players. Owen stick checks, causing it to be offside. Durham's got to tag up. McDonald cutting across. She's going to take it herself. Get over the red line, fire it in deep. Wilkinson stops behind her own net, moves it to her player, and she's going to dump it the length of the ice. And McDonald beats that out. And that's going to be an icing with 50 seconds left. Langus on the face-off. Scramble draw. Poked out by Staley, but Durham picks that puck up, and they're going to take it wide. Just going to get that puck deep. McDonald in the corner. Owen moves to the other side. Langus going to pick it up with some speed, but it jumps off her stick. Doc picks it up. She comes to her backhand, takes the shot, and it's wide. The point with it. She takes a shot from the point. It gets deflected in the corner. Owen takes her man to the corner. And 17 seconds left. Puck towards the net. Staley, Zahn, Langus going to break out. That puck behind Langus, she's got to turn back for it. The point steps into the zone. She shields the check. Takes the shot, but it's blocked. And with that, the buzzer goes. And Mississauga falls to the Durham West Lightning 4-1 in the brass final. Two very tired teams by the end. 6 games, 3 days. Got to be happy with what they saw, though, through the tournament. Just came up against a tough Durham team.